survive frost, where we don't just camp, we conquer. Today, the enemy is minus 51 degrees Fahrenheit, that's minus 46 degrees Celsius. The location? Alaska, not the tourist spots. This is the raw wilderness, where one small mistake doesn't just give you frostbite, it takes your life. My canvas tent is the only fortress, a tiny orange dot in an endless ocean of white. Around me, the taiga forest is silent, the trees like giant ice-covered skeletons. There are no birds, no insects, just the quiet hiss of wind moving through the pines and the crackle of my own breath, freezing the moment it leaves my lips. This temperature, minus 51 degrees Fahrenheit, is a physical entity. It's not just cold, it's aggressive. It bites. The air is so thick, it hurts to breathe. A sharp pain deep in the chest. Every piece of metal I touch, even through heavy gloves, feels like it wants to rip the skin right off my hands. The sun is just a weak smear on the horizon, and it's already setting. I have to move. Priority 1. Fuel. The small iron stove in my tent is the beating heart of this survival, and it's hungry. I wrap my face tight, leaving only my goggles exposed, and grab the axe. Stepping out of the tent is like stepping onto another planet. The snow is waist deep. Every step is a struggle, burning precious calories. Finding wood here isn't easy. The living trees are frozen solid, hard as rock. I hunt for deadwood, dry branches that have snapped and fallen, buried by the snow. The cold makes the wood brittle, but it also makes my axe feel dull. Each swing lands with a sharp, dry thwack. Steam from my sweat, a dangerous enemy, as it will freeze, starts to rise from my collar. I have to pace myself, work fast enough to stay warm, but slow enough not to sweat. After an hour of struggle, I drag a decent bundle back. My hands are numb, my fingers like useless wooden pegs. Priority 2, water. There is no water here. Everything is ice. I grab my largest pot, step outside, and fill it with snow. Not the snow near the ground. It could be dirty, but the clean, powdery layer on top. I set the pot of snow on the stove. It's a slow process. The snow doesn't melt. It sublimates and then slowly turns to liquid. That full pot of snow gives me less than half a pot of water. I have to go back out, get more snow, and repeat. Once the water is boiling, I prepare dinner. Simple, efficient, a dehydrated meal, high fat, high protein. I tear the pouch, pour in the boiling water, and stir. I add a large spoonful of butter for extra calories. The simple aroma of a hot stew fills the small space. I sit by the stove, pulling off my outer gloves, feeling the heat hit my skin. That first spoonful isn't just food, it's life. The warmth spreads through my chest, fighting back the cold that's trying to creep through every layer of clothing. Outside, the temperature continues to drop. The Arctic night is long and brutal. Every so often, I hear the trees splitting in the coldest sound like a distant gunshot. No electricity, no running water, no one here to save me. It's just me, my skills, and an absolute respect for this lethal cold. I've won the evening, now. The battle for the long night truly begins. I have to stay awake, feed the stove, and keep this fire of survival from ever going out.